This show off, I am very excited to bring this man up because this is his 1 year anniversary of doing comedy, and I am happy to say that I've seen 99% of everything Daniel has, and I love this guy. Put your hands together for my friend Daniel Baltazar.
Whoever shouted, "Take your shirt off," save the jokes for when you get up here.
Oh, I will.
God damn it, Bobby. That boy ain't right. Thank you, ladies, for coming up here, and I apologize in advance for all the comedians that are inevitably going to rag on you the whole night. 'Cause it's tradition. You ladies could be down there with all those sweaty assholes who peaked in high school, clapping over grown men getting CTE to catch a leather ball. But no, you came up here to see us crack jokes. But since it's mostly comics up here, we're probably just going to be telling the same jokes. But also, Tyson, I find it very concerning that when you said that your son said hypothetically that he got fucked by his high school teacher. Why is it that if it was a woman, you'd be like, throw that motherfucker in jail, but with the guy, you're like, oh yeah, give me some double tap, that shit.
Exactly.
If it's bad when one gender does it, it's bad when both do it. That's equality. But it's actually kind of funny you brought up how you were a parent, because this set was originally for if we had a whole bunch of parents up here. Maybe this would do better once everyone's done watching grown men get CTE down there. Because I was going to say that I had a tip for the parents. Because I know that there's a couple of comics up here who are parents, right?
Yeah.
So I actually found out something, and that's that school has difficulty settings, and I'm not talking about like how hard your schoolwork is or stuff like that. No, I'm talking about like your social life there at school. That has a difficulty setting, and what determines your difficulty setting is your hobbies and how outspoken you are about them. So take me for example. I was a big fan of SpongeBob back in the day, but I had one glaring flaw that set my difficulty from easy to normal, and that's that I would not shut up about it. So that gave me a hard time when I was in elementary school. And I know that some people, well, I say some people, maybe when I post this on YouTube, but definitely not here, because there ain't jack shit up here. Not that it's our fault. But some people would say like, oh, but you can't, like, oh, there's that whole, oh, you don't need to change, everybody else needs to change. No, I definitely needed to change in shutting the fuck up about SpongeBob. When I did, that helped my middle school years a little bit, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, your hobbies are what determine your difficulty setting. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, there's only a handful of things that'll set it from normal to hard, and some that'll set it to like veteran difficulty on Call of Duty, like you will not survive type shit. So I'm gonna just say this right now: if you are a furry or a brony, you're fucked. You are completely, utterly fucked. I mean, you can talk about how you have like fursuits and all that bullshit online or behind closed doors. Personally, I'm still gonna think you're a weirdo, and I'm gonna take a big step back if I see you. I'll just be like, nope, I do not associate with them. If I find out that anybody here is either a brony or a furry. So yeah, stay away from me if you're either of those. But yeah, that will definitely set your difficulty to veteran mode. Like you will not survive high school. Like, 'cause I know kids are gonna tear that shit to pieces. Like they'll probably clown on you all the way up until graduation. What probably doesn't help is that kids nowadays, they're all on social media. Everyone's got phones. Like, I know we have one teacher in the audience who has to put up with this newer generation's bullshit. So, hats off to you. Yeah, my sister be spouting all these brain rot buzzword terms. And one of these days, I'm going to tell her to shut the fuck up. Like, can you actually shut the fuck up for once? And, yeah, you can tell that I didn't write this set down because I'm just spitballing everything I'm saying up here. Minus the difficulty setting thing. That I've had in my head for a while. But yeah, I know for a fact that when I was in school, if kids had phones, like recording everything, when I was talking about SpongeBob and all that, I would not have lost the SpongeBob boy moniker up until graduation. And even now, it probably would have still got brought up. If my generation had phones. But in my day, having a phone, oh man, you had to work for that shit. Like, you either had to sell like a certain amount of things for your school's fundraisers, or you just had to be extremely lucky and have rich parents that gave you, like, what was it, like an iPhone 4, iPhone 5, one of the two. That's how you know I'm old. Well, semi-old. I'm only 22, and I'm already having pains that make me be like, I'm too old for this shit. Or no, I'm too young for this shit. And for some reason, I don't know why, but when I stepped out of my truck to come in here, my ankles started hurting. And yeah, I'm too young for that to happen. Though I think I know why that happened. And that's because I've been working on myself. And, you know, I'm not quite skinny yet, so this shirt's not coming off until I'm significantly slimmer. Because you're probably hoping that it's a hunks show if I take my shirt off, but no, it's not going to be hunks, it's going to be chunks, and nobody's paying money to see that. You'll have to sell tickets for that for like a quarter or something. Like, it's not like, hey, it's not studs, but it's cheap. Yeah, it's especially funny that I bring up like all these pains that I'm feeling, even though I'm young. Like, I turn 22 next week, and for a 1-year anniversary of doing stand-up, this could be better, but you know, I'll take what I can get. You know, I'm definitely not gonna lose my shit like some of the other viral clips you may have seen. Like, sure, I've had bad nights, but I'm not gonna just start like chucking shit at everybody just because tonight could have been better. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna hope that next week is better for my 22nd. All right, that's been my time. Have a good night, everybody.
Right on, yeah. Everybody keep it going for Daniel Baltazar and his 1 year completion. He's actually a lot of growth, buddy. To be honest with you, good job. You're getting better fucking every single time.